posters. Hell yeah. Ranging from sizes 10 by 10, 16 by 16, 18 by 24. Pre-framed, ready to hang. All you have to do is convince your wife you want a truck on the wall. Hey babe, can I put this on the wall in our bedroom?
I think I want a divorce. And I've been seeing the neighbor.
Ouch. That didn't go as planned. AI voice is not as convincing. Some reason my wife declined to do voiceovers for me. Maybe we'll just go for a hoodie or a t-shirt to keep this marriage afloat. We got all sorts of colors, we got all sorts of prices. Come on down to Fourth Wall Time-Lapse Trucker and pick yours out today. Oh, look, the neighbor's here.
Hey, Gerald, can I borrow some
Wow, it's looking like it's gonna be one of those rainy days. I'm sure it's just peachy where we're going. On the road out to where we're taking this coil. We're doing a coil today for Calfrac. Trison's meeting us at Calfrac, doing a lift. And yeah. Was gonna wash yesterday. I was like, do I wanna waste the hour? Like, it'd probably be a huge waste of time when I could just go home. It was like 5:30. I'm like, I could go home early. And yeah, here we are. It's looking pretty gray and gloom. If I have time today, I might swing in there and give her a rinse. Just get the bugs off anyways. It's a constant battle. So yeah, we're gonna pick up a coil from Calfrac and we're taking that out west of Rimby and a little bit south and then a little bit west. Yeah. After that, we gotta go to Crossfields. We'll of course come back, grab our scissor neck and go to Crossfields and load a regulator, which is rail equipment. It'll be the first, is it first? Maybe it's not. I don't know, I can't remember. Have I already done some rail yet this summer? I don't remember. I think we did some stuff. Nothing too glorious. It'll be a fun-filled day. What did it stop raining? I gotta dig out my other car. So we're done doing like dump runs, clean the yard, pull the battery out of the pickup, put it in the car, drive the other car. I think I gotta get a new coil for the car though. It doesn't. I found the last couple times that I drove it and it's like really wet out. And there's standing water in the ruts in some of the sections that we drive through town. And it was starting to like sputter and cough. I was like, uh-oh. It's an older car, so it's distributor cap rotor coil. You know what I mean. Sometimes coils can get weathered and they crack. And then that allows for moisture. I know I had a Mark III that I always had. And it didn't want to start when it got moist and rainy out. I was like, what the fuck is going on with it? A 2-liter GTI Mark III. Black. Sick car. I love that car. Wish I would have. It's another one of those. At the time, there was lots of them around, and then now they've all disappeared back into the earth because that's how Mark IIIs are. They just rust. And now they're worth a couple pennies. Like, I bought it for $3, sold it for $4, so I was happy, but the guy I sold it to traded for a quad, and the quad ended up being stolen and got repossessed, and then he ended up with nothing. And then I found it like a year later on Saskatchewan on Kijiji or something for sale. I'm like, that's it. That's my old car. I'm like, dude, there it is. Get back so I can buy it back. I don't know whatever happened to it. So, yeah, it had coil issues. Good motors, those 2-liter 8 valves, because I snapped the timing belt and it's a non-interference engine. I was like, thank God. Just put a new timing belt on and away we went. So yeah, just gonna mosey on here. We gotta be there at 7. Yes, I was editing late. I was like, I gotta get some of these videos done because I got stockpile, and then I ran out of storage because every time I go out and shoot footage and come back, it's like 200 plus gigs of video footage. So I'm just like, man, I go from not having anything to having way too much, and I gotta start editing some shit, getting it out of the way. Another day, another dollar. Everybody's busy. Whoa, what's that? He's got a track mobile. Is that thing on a highway? Oh, it's Morgan. He's got it on his low boy. We're all squished into one side of the yard here right now because there's still... The front yard is unpassable. You literally can't go over there. Backyard is fixed. Well, pail stayed on in the wind. That's a good sign. What's going on here? Oh, disassembled. What a mess. What'd you find?
I think it's got bent rods.
You think? Things not looking so good for K1. Can't really find anything. He said he was getting different measurements on the valves and stuff, top dead center, and he was measuring stuff up, and it's like, it's just runs fine, but it's just not making any power. And it just was like a light switch when it happened, so like I said, I told you guys the other day they did turbo, because it ate a turbo. So they did turbo, intercooler, and yeah. I need my shoes. Other indoor shoes, like I'm in preschool here. I should get easier slipping me-ons. So yeah, it's down and out. It's probably gonna get a rebuild, which is too bad because that thing was running mint all the time. Ran really good. Definitely didn't want to bother him with my issues. These are my side lights again the other night, and they just boop. I thought you said he put them on a separate circuit. I know I still have winch. Filter still needs to be changed in my winch. It's been like 2 weeks. Whatever. Blow it up first, then fix it. Can't see shit. Should have left the mirror heat on. Auxiliary in number 2. Take her ease. First big. It's 147,000 pounds. The one that came out was 137 pounds. I mean, 137,000 pounds. It's different size tubing, that's why we switched it. Hurry up, I want to go for that. Okay, nice, they turned. Careful, she's fragile. Good times. I was like, man, I haven't done a coil all summer. Not since I did that one where I had all 3 sets on and I was in the freezing rain. Late spring, early spring. Besides that one I took to quality, that doesn't really count. Didn't even chain it down. Haha, yeah, right. Definitely a headwind the direction I'm going. The route is, we gotta go out Sylvan, big climb, pretty much all the way out until you get to the top of the hill, drop down, traffic circle, you slow right down, make a turn, and then you slow again, up another hill on 20 there until you get to Asplin, then it's give her the beans, but we're taking 12 out to 766, so nothing but massive hills. When you're pulling this much weight. So the coil alone is 147,000 pounds. We probably got another, probably just shy of 100,000 pounds worth of trailer. With the truck included, sorry, somewhere in there. Probably just right on the cusp of our max limit, what we're allowed to actually do. Yo, bro, what was your rush to get out in front of me and do 40? Got a couple of hills once we get off the pavement. 4-way stops right on the hills. When I turn off, I'll put on a set. And then we will not be stopping, not be coming to a complete stop. They're 4-way stops and they're at the crown of a hill, which is stupid. I will not be stopping completely anyways. I'll slow right down, but Can you drive? Rough intersection. Take her easy. All right. Head her west. Feel it back there. Not as much power as K1. I could tell that right away. It's weird that the 550 will outpull the 605. Real strange. Cummins, which direction are you going in? They're like, well, we don't really have much competition anymore. Might as well make them fat and bloated, not perform. Might have to get some overnight parts from Japan. Spruce this engine up. Shift early. Go. Stop grabbing halves. I know. Probably wasting more horsepower by doing that. That's 18 kilometers an hour. Does that, that's heavy. Hot. All that paint that's been baking now, it's the hottest it's ever been. It's only 11 degrees outside, obviously it's raining, which is good. I think that power would be way hotter. It's even hard to get speed going downhill. don't even get to spot it. Calfrac guys just drop her off over here. We got a tractor out here that can move her around. I'm like, why don't you guys just bring it out then? It's a good thing I didn't full duty chin up. I knew for sure if I had to spot it, I'm gonna need a steer because it's all mud and it's swamp mats here. Whoa. Squeezing out the juice. Let's slide the wheel after. It's going to be way too aggressive with this much weight. They put their booster power, their pads on the booster, and I didn't think about it, but I offered my straps, and yeah, now they're covered in mud. Gonna wait for their tractor to be over here in the vicinity because I just, you know, there's no point I'll pull the Jeep out for them and put it over yonder, and then their guy will just come and click right onto her with their massive T800. He's chaining up right now, so it's not ideal to have it on a seam like that, but we were back there on a seam, we rolled up here. I thought we were doing the Jeep would have been in a worse spot too, but well, he's got all the pressure on the legs, eh? We should be alright. It's the higher of the two spots. It's mostly sand, so it packs. We wait. Get on with our rail stuff. Oh, I guess I can put my dirty straps away. Must be experienced. He's got one set on the very back. No steer. I got a feeling the front end's gonna be skidding around. You put all that weight on the back like that, you can't steer with shit, especially on swamp mats like this, and it's juicy, even dry. Our W9 struggle with steer chains on. I struggle with steer chain on. I was gonna put one on, but I'm glad. He's like, just take it off here. I'm like, sweet. I do have other things to do. Just circle around over here. He said put her by the crane dollies. So it's just around the other side of these hogs. These are sand hogs coming up here soon on the swamp side. It'll be on your left from your comfortable couch. That's where they put all the sand in. Sand in. That's an Alberta joke. Where's them dolly? Oh, way over there. I love swamp mats, but I also hate them because they just, you see when Calfrac bro rolled up, they're just geysers shooting out because they're kind of floating, and then you hammer down on them and then they just gush. And then you're all underneath of your truck. That's why I'm driving so slow right now. Bro's wearing a big garbage bag for a raincoat. Those disposable raincoats. Will she fit between? I think I will. If I don't wipe out our pickup. Our crane guys are here right now. We got one crane here. Backer in here, make sure the dolly legs are on the mat, and we're good to go. Other camera's about dead. 28% left in her. Get out of here before the crane guys get mad. I put this Jeep right beside their dollies because they always have to put their outriggers out. I don't know what's up with that. Oh well, they'll figure it out. he's skating around that corner over there. Gerald with Brawler checking out a 9 to 31. Thank you. Loaded, leaving 9:31. Any empties coming in? Bro, your auxiliary's in first. It's probably doing million revolutions per second here, doing 10 kilometers an hour. Keep these sweet steers on the road. That spot right there freaked me out coming in. The little dip there, truck just goes with the dip right down. I was like, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. And then that would be a sad moment right there. Cost me some time, I'd have to put steer on. Staying clean is a huge pain in the ass. Whoops. Almost broke the window. It's already broken. A little bit of crusties fell off coveralls. Yep. Got dirty. Got to spend an hour washing now. The one or two good things about it, getting extra hours, just trying to stay clean. The Kui used to be the fastest. Now it's just slow like everybody. I'm not saying that everybody's slow. Don't get it twisted like that. Just like, I'm just as fast as the guys that don't wear their shoes in their truck. Sick, bro. Where can you get one of those? Might want to try fourth wall. Links in the description at the bottom underneath the video. Or go to Time Lapse Trucker Fourth Wall. Got all sorts of cool shit up in there. Get some.
Give me a milk. Chocolate.